Welcome to your master guide to footprint trading. If you have been looking for a way to see inside the market, this is it. Today, we are moving beyond simple price movements and learning how to visualize the raw data of the auction itself. For decades, traders have relied on Japanese candlesticks. While effective, they have a major limitation. They show us the where, but not the why. We see the open, high, low, and close, but we miss the story of the battle. Looking at a naked candle is like reading a book that is missing its adjectives. We know buyers won, but we don't know how hard they had to fight. This is the footprint chart, effectively an X-ray of the market. It provides a multi-dimensional view by showing the volume of transactions that occurred at every single price level. This isn't just movement. This is the raw data of the auction. It reveals where aggressive buyers and sellers are clashing, allowing you to spot exactly where institutional money is flowing. Let's break down the anatomy of a footprint. On the left, we have the bid, showing volume from aggressive sellers. On the right, we have the ask, showing volume from aggressive buyers. The highlighted box you see is the point of control, or POC. This represents the price level with the highest combined volume for that candle, indicating the area of most interest. To read these charts correctly, you must understand the diagonal relationship. In any live auction, buyers and sellers are matched diagonally across the spread, not horizontally. An aggressive buyer lifting the ask at 101 is matched with a passive seller. To identify genuine imbalances and absorption, you must compare the volume diagonally, just as the arrows indicate here. Core mechanic number 1 is order flow imbalance. This happens when aggressive volume on one side dwarfs the other by a ratio of roughly 3-to-1. When you see 3 or more of these imbalances stacked consecutively, it creates a stacked imbalance. These zones signify powerful directional pressure and often become strong support or resistance levels for future trades. Core mechanic number 2 is absorption. This is the epitome of effort versus result. You identify this when you see massive volume trading at a specific price level, yet the price refuses to move. In this example, aggressive sellers are hammering the bid, but a large passive buyer is absorbing all of it. This is a powerful signal that the trend may be about to reverse. Core mechanic number 3 is delta and delta divergence. Delta is the net difference between aggressive buying and selling. A divergence occurs when the price moves in one direction, but the delta moves in the opposite. For instance, if price pushes into resistance, but the delta is negative, it signals that the move lacks conviction and is likely a trap. Now let's look at a high probability setup, the absorption reversal. Here we see price approaching a support level. We look for high volume, but no breakdown. That's the absorption. If we also see delta divergence, confirming that aggressive selling is weak, we enter on the first candle that reverses away from the zone, placing a tight stop just below the absorption low. For trend followers, we use the stacked imbalance continuation. When a clear trend is in place, look for a breakout candle that contains 3 or more consecutive imbalances. This confirms institutional aggression. The entry trigger is simple. Wait for a pullback to the origin of that imbalance stack, or enter immediately if momentum is strong, using the stack as your defensive zone. Ultimately, this approach is about trading the cause, not just the effect. Traditional charts show you the result of the auction, the past. The footprint shows you the auction itself, the present. By mastering imbalance, absorption, and delta, you stop chasing price shadows and start trading with the flow of real-time institutional money. Mastering order flow requires the right tools and practice. To help you stop trading blind, we have compiled the essential tools you need to get started. You can download the free order flow pack right now at Hameral.com.